More on that big Roseanne controversy. David Wright is here, and David, boy, Roseanne has a history of acting out in inflammatory, controversial ways.
Good morning, George. That's right. Roseanne has been here before. Her star has risen and fallen, crashed even, when some of her jokes landed with a thud. You know, researching this story, I came across this prediction. It's a quote from a TV critic. He says, "We have heard the last from Roseanne, and if we haven't, we'll soon wish that we had." That was from 20 years ago. They say what goes up must come down.
I was not prepared for like the crazy crash of celebrity.
Roseanne Barr may be living proof.
I'm one of these people that I call them my fans, people who love to hate me.
Back in the 80s and 90s, the Roseanne show dominated primetime. In 1989, she was on more magazine covers than anyone else in history. But the original Roseanne show was also widely known as Hollywood's unhappiest workplace.
Roseanne has been a notorious figure in television for decades now. On the original version of her show, it was a revolving door of writers. People would get fired and hired and fired and rehired. It was a chaotic type of set.
The Roseanne show reboot confronted an updated list of real-life issues. A blue-collar family now grappling with health care, a tough economy, changing gender roles, and Trump.
Our last election, the jokes were just writing themselves. We wanted to show an accurate depiction of America. It's very divided.
This episode won praise from the Council on American Islamic Relations for opening a dialogue about Islamophobia.
I'm Fatima Al-Harazi, and this is my husband, Samir.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was so rude of us. I'm Jackie, Roseanne's sister. I'm a certified life coach if you're having any trouble assimilating.
Not now, Jackie.
But despite huge ratings, Roseanne's sometimes controversial Twitter feed ended up upstaging everything else. Her humor has always pushed the envelope. Almost a decade ago, she courted outrage with this photo shoot, the domestic goddess in a Hitler mustache.
Baking cookies in the shapes of Jews?
No, people said it was in the shape of Jews, but it was not Jews. It was Palestinians.
Then there was the night she mangled the Star-Spangled Banner at a Padres game.
It was disgraceful.
I was like, oh my God, I'm going to lose every single thing that I've ever worked for.
After the original Roseanne show ended, she fled Hollywood, retreating to her 46-acre macadamia nut farm in Hawaii.
That's the nut.
Where she started her own reality series called Roseanne's Nuts.
The idea that you have retired to a nut farm in Hawaii sounds like a punchline.
It kind of does. I mean, it's quite different from being in a sitcom in Los Angeles.
This time, it may not be so easy finding a retreat.
Do you feel like you've sold your soul to become famous and that you've paid a price for it?
Yeah, that's the deal that all celebrities make. They decide, well, these are safe topics that I can speak out on.
We did that interview back in 2011. Back then, the idea of a full network reboot of The Roseanne Show would have been inconceivable. Times change, fans are forgiving, but this was already Roseanne's second chance.
At least second chance.
At least, and as she put it herself, indefensible. Indefensible, what she wrote, what she said, what she tweeted, and
sometimes
continues.
you forget how big this show was. More covers than anybody back in 1989, and just kind of sad to see it all just go away.
But not too big to fall.
Absolutely.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.